everyone, Web Collector here. Thought I'd do a comparison of these two torches, flashlights. These are the ThruNite TC12 version 2 and the Zanflare F1. And it's just going to be a general comparison so you can sort of see the difference and that, you know. So first thing I'll do is go over the accessories quickly that you get with them. So let's just show you, with the TC12 you get a pouch, your lanyard and spares, and in there that includes the button cap, some O-rings by the looks of it, a spare USB cover and a couple of other things. You get your USB lead to charge it, and you also get a ThruNite 3400 mAh 18650 battery, which is one of the bigger sort of bonuses. So then with the Zanflare you get a pouch, lanyard, pocket clip. Pocket clip is included on the ThruNite, and also you get the USB wire to charge it, but don't get a battery with this one. So that's your sort of spares that you'd get. Now let's talk about the actual torches. And at the end of this, or somewhere in between, I'll show you both these torches outdoors, shining against a building and in some woods. So I'll show you them both quickly. So this is the ThruNite aluminium body, Cree LED, Zanflare aluminium body, Cree LED. There's the buttons. The ThruNite one has a light that comes on to tell you when it's charging, and I think possibly the Zanflare has a light somewhere, I can't remember now. Yeah, has a light in here. That's the charging port for the Zanflare, which has a metal ring. On the ThruNite it's a rubber stopper. You also get a spare one of those. There's your pocket clip, removable. This one's got the removable pocket clip, but it's not on it. Got a little glass breaker. This one hasn't, but that's not really important. There's your tail switches. I'll keep these in the right order. So Zanflare, ThruNite. It's got the two lanyard holes. This one has got a lanyard hole, it's a bit smaller though. Round about the same size. The Zanflare is 96 grams and the ThruNite is 87 grams. This is 1 meter impact resistant, the ThruNite, and the Zanflare is 2 meter impact resistant. They're both IXP8 water resistant, which is, as far as I can remember, I'm sure that means they can be like submerged underwater and they should be alright. This one's got 7 modes. This has got 6 modes. The full power on the Zanflare is 1240 lumens. That's like their turbo mode, but that can only run for 30 seconds at a time. So although this can do more power, it can only do it for 30 seconds. So the maximum power for this is around, I think it was about 600 lumens, I think. The maximum on this is 1100 lumens, and that can be run, you know, constantly, but they recommend not to run it for too long anyway, really, on the high, because it can sort of burn them out, because it just gets too hot, you know. But I think this can run for like 10 minutes on the top without damaging it. Both got strobe, but the Zanflare has got SOS as well. Yeah, and then the runtime. Oh yeah, the full power on this is 590 lumens, and that 590 lumens on the Zanflare can run for 2 hours and 30 minutes. So that's like the high. And the runtime on the ThruNite on high, which is 472 lumens, that'll run for 3 hours and 3.4 hours. 3 hours 40 minutes. So yeah, as you can see, both quite similar. I would say the Zanflare is slightly more slippery, if you know what I mean. It's not slippery, but the checkering on this is more rough, so it stays in your hand better. Both got a similar way to change it. The only real difference I can say is the battery, really, and the price. But if you look around, you could probably find them for different prices. But the Zanflare on GearBest is $33 or £26, whereas the ThruNite is $69, but you do get the battery, or £58. So nearly 30 quid dearer, but you may be able to get that cheaper. Don't know what the warranties are on this, but you get quite a decent warranty on ThruNites as well. So yeah, that's the actual general comparison, and telling you the different things. I'll tell you what I'll do now. I'll quickly show you some footage outside. Right, this first one is the ThruNite TC12. Firefly you're not going to see. Next one you can't really see. Just going through the levels, so then again that's low. And then that's the strobe at the end. Right, this is the Zanflare. That's the Firefly. Right, so this will be both the torches on the highest settings. Right, so that is the Zanflare on its highest setting. And then this is the ThruNite on its highest setting. I think that's it there. So that is the ThruNite's highest setting. Right, this is the ThruNite. Right, this is the Zanflare. Right, so that was the outside footage. As you can see, they're about the same really for like beam distance and all that, and the throw and all that. So yeah, so it's up to you. Zanflare, 26 quid. ThruNite, 58 quid, but you get a free battery with it. You know, both around about the same kind of power, same amount of modes around, you know, give or take one. Yeah, so it's up to you. ThruNite or Zanflare, you decide. Right, hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.